What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. So, word on the streets, around the campfire, they're considering making a major fight between Adrien Broner and Lucas the Machine Matthysse on the Mayweather-Maidana Part 2 Undercard. And as you guys have seen, Floyd Mayweather's cards have been stacked from I don't even know when, but the last couple of cards he had big fights on it. The fight with Canelo, he put Lucas Matthysse, Danny Garcia. That was a cult classic. Everyone wanted to see that matchup because there was really no one at the time left at 140 really making noise but those two guys. Lucas Matthysse ran through Lamont Peterson in 3. Danny Garcia beat Zab Judah, Eric Morales twice. He had already beat Amir Khan, so it was a fight that the fans wanted to see. Now, with Lucas Matthysse versus Adrien Broner, my thoughts, make that shit. I also made a video recently about John Molina Jr., who just recently dissed or had his people diss Adrien Broner in a rap song. I'm okay with that fight as well. But this is the winner of that fight. John Molina Jr., as you guys know, put up a good, tough fight against Lucas Matthysse. So a lot of people ask me, why do I want to see John Molina Jr. versus Adrien Broner? And instead of Lucas Matthysse. And I told you guys, I'm good with either. Either fight is good. I just personally didn't think Al Heyman and Adrien Broner's handlers would put him in there with Lucas Matthysse at this stage. But if they do make this fight, hell of a card. It makes the card that much more exciting. And you have a common denominator and a common theme. You got Adrien Broner. It's a lot of ways. Like, just peep this. A lot of ways you can tie this in. Adrien Broner stepped up, second fight at welterweight, got destroyed by Maidana. Maidana then fought Big Bro. He already whooped Lil Bro and ran through him. Then he fought Big Bro. It was a close, competitive fight, whatever you guys want to call it. And now they're getting the rematch with that. A black American in Floyd Mayweather and a guy who can crack and is tough from Argentina in Maidana. That fight, part 2. And then you look at Adrien Broner, you got Lil Bro, the guy that was being compared as the next Mayweather, and he's saying he's the closest thing, yada, 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 fighting another tough Argentinian fighter that can crack. So the making and the backstory is already there. I can picture all access. It's not necessarily going to be like Shane Mosley versus Mayweather or Mayweather versus Hatton because, one, Mayweather's more authentic with his shit talking to me than Adrien Broner, and there's a language barrier between Broner and Lucas Matthysse as well as Floyd Mayweather and Maidana. I mean, they can get translators and that stuff, but I'm all for it. If they can make this fight, this makes that card, like I said, that much more exciting. And Adrien Broner has talked a lot of shit, loss or not. I want to see where his head's at. You know what I mean? Because to beat Lucas Matthysse made some adjustments in the John Molina fight. John Molina Jr. looked big as shit at 140. He was coming up in weight. He tried his best, and it was a good potential fight of the year. The fight to beat, in my opinion. Great fight. And I like the adjustments Lucas Matthysse made. And you have a contrast in Broner because Broner is more of the shit talker who, as of late, has been letting his mouth do more of the talking than his actual skills. I wasn't really impressed with the Carlos Molina win. I mean, he won. He looked good in some spots where he was letting his hands go. But my thing with Broner is he fights very flat-footed. He seems like he cares more about how he looks in the ring and trying to look showboat and dry humping and all that. And he doesn't let his hands go enough. He's seeming to fight like the newer Mayweather in terms of if you wanted to compare him. I told you don't compare him, but people do it anyway. The old Floyd Mayweather is how Adrien Broner needs to be fucking fighting. Like Floyd Mayweather in the lighter divisions. Watch Arturo Gatti versus Floyd Mayweather. Watch Diego Corrales versus Floyd Mayweather. Or Manfredi versus Floyd Mayweather. Even the DeMarcus Corley versus Mayweather. Watch those old fights. Floyd used to let his hands go a lot more. Now he's smarter. He realizes he's been in the game. He doesn't want to take as much punishment. And he's perfected his defense to the point where he goes in there and he focuses on accuracy and less about volume. You know what I'm saying? So that's, to me, how Broner has his best chance. If he has the stamina to do it, he needs to fight his style, use his legs more, and let his hands go a lot fucking more. If you want to be like Mayweather, be like that version of Mayweather. And I think Broner would be harder to beat. So I told you before, unless I see something like surprisingly different, I'm picking against any big name against Broner. You know what I'm saying? If it's a prediction, Lucas Matthysse or Broner, I'm picking Lucas Matthysse. If it's John Molina Jr. versus Broner, I'm picking John Molina Jr. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, until I see Adrien Broner has his shit together, has his head straight, and he cares more about boxing, his career, building a legacy than fucking rap videos with Rick Ross, huh, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That don't impress me. I don't give a fuck about no music video. If I want to watch a music video, I'll watch an actual rapper on MTV2 or whatever the situation is, YouTube a video. I want to see him for what he's known for, which is boxing. But Lucas Matthysse, Adrien Broner, great fight if they can make it. And it's going to really be telling. Lucas Matthysse, he's tough, he's game, he comes to fight. He had some trouble with John Molina Jr. But the thing I noticed is to beat Lucas Matthysse, you got to be tough. He's a good boxer puncher, and I don't consider him more of a brawler. He tried to brawl with John Molina Jr., and the size difference was making some issues for him. So he ended up reverting back to boxing, and then that's where he started to break John Molina Jr. down systematically. So that was just a great fight. I want to see how Adrien Broner looks. He can't stay in pocket and bang with this dude. I know he talked shit way before he had a loss, and he was like, oh, Danny Garcia, you take one Argentine, and I'll take the other, and I'll beat his ass. I'm going to fuck him up and all that. So let's see it. He said it. He said he'll do it. Let's see it, because you're really 0 for 1 for Argentines right now. He talked all that shit. Hey, B, I'm going to have Marcos Maidana. He going to speak Spanish when I'm done. When I'm done with him. A, B, always bowling, athletic bastard. And then that wasn't the case. You got ran through. So let me know what you guys think. Lucas Matthysse, Adrien Broner. I'm all for it. I think it'll make the pay-per-view card worth it. As far as Mayweather-Maidana 2, a lot of the haters are responsible for this fight happening. You know what I mean? People are saying, oh, it was super close and all that. I thought it was a close fight, but I really don't think it was so close to the point where we're going to have a difference in the second fight. You know what I'm saying? I thought Marcos Maidana, his best chance to beat Floyd was the element of surprise. That first, not knowing him, just going there and just making a rough fight. Tony Weeks was letting him fight. Unlike the Ricky Hatton fight, there was more ref intervention. And that's what made it close. But now, knowing that's not going to be the case in the new fight, because they're not going to have Tony Weeks do it. So it's just, I don't see Marcos Maidana winning the fight. So you got to make this card exciting for me. And they had star power in the last Mayweather card that didn't hit a mil or barely hit a mil. I forgot what the number was. I think it was under a mil. But the star power was in against, you know what I mean, decent competition or whatnot. It just wasn't those superstar two big names fighting. It was a big name like Adrien Broner and then a Carlos Molina. Or Amir Khan versus Luis Collazo, who kind of skyrocketed to fame with the Victor Ortiz shit. I think this will sell over 1 million if they can match Lucas Matthysse with Adrien Broner. I really do. So let me know what you think. Does this build excitement, add excitement to the pay-per-view card? Do you want to see it? Do you want to see Broner in against someone else? Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like the video. As always, hate, comment, or subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.